I'd now like to introduce to the stage Alex Landis from Snowflake, who will soon be a focused data generator.
Yep. You got a hand with the left, shake with the right. Hey everybody, thanks Dean. So I'm going to steal a card from JR really quickly. I don't have a slide for this, but I want everybody to take a quick pause. This is the last lightning talk of the day, and let's breathe. I heard some breathing over here, so that's good. There we go. There's my slide. So as Dean mentioned, I'm Alex Landis, Director of Product Finance at Snowflake. Just got in from San Francisco yesterday, and boy, are my arms tired. Great, okay. Second, if you don't know what Snowflake is, we're a very large cloud data platform. We also call ourselves the AI platform. And I'm going to talk a lot about how we're doing that internally and how to sort of think about integrating that into your business. My sort of claim to fame is I was one of the founding members of the FinOps Foundation, actually spoke at the first meeting. Glad to speak internationally with the FinOps Foundation for the first time, so thanks for having me. Great energy here. What I really wanted to talk about, and they switched my slides around, so I'm going to start with a little bit of a shocker, I guess. I don't know if it's a shocker, but a bold statement. This is what I really like to talk about. You can do AI all day, you can do reporting all day, but without having your data foundation built out in a way that actually operationalizes it, doesn't really mean anything. And I will say that this slogan was generated by AI. No single vendor is going to fix your data for you. And so without making sure that you are building out that correct context for your entire business, you're not going to be able to really get anywhere. How are you going to get folks to really respond to insights that you're providing, tools that you're building, just the direction that you're trying to, bring the business in, and really like how you think about just generating value for your customers, because at the end of the day, that's what everybody's trying to do. So at Snowflake, we have done a lot of this as a data company. That's where we sort of started. And so really, we've gone through this maturity arc very, very quickly over time. Snowflake went public, they call it, 10-ish years ago. Well, we were founded 10 years ago, went public in the early 2000s. And so, we quickly moved past this disconnected system ecosystem that I know all of you are familiar with, spreadsheets, folks having different discussions all over the place. No real clear sort of KPIs and shared understanding of what your business looked like. Presently, there is a large tooling and vendor ecosystem that helps you get past that and start making connected decisions, having connected discussions. When you get to standardized unit economics, I think that's a pretty good place between walk and run right now. I like to call that the jog phase. But getting folks to really pay attention to that is the next step. Then I think the next piece that we're all really going to start seeing really rapidly is where you're getting beyond just connectivity and you're getting to a point where folks can really spread knowledge and work across agents, can get to proactive monitoring rather than reactive monitoring, and get shared intelligence across a fleet of analysts for one person. And this is not just going to be real time, this is going to be working in the background 24/7, so you can send off jobs, you can bring them back. At Snowflake, we're pretty close to that future state. I wouldn't say we're 100% there. We're maturing really, really quickly. I don't think I mentioned my team size, but I have a team of 6, and we manage the entirety of Snowflake's cloud consumption across all of our clouds, inclusive of Snowflake's internal cloud consumption. And for some context for folks who use Snowflake, at Snowflake, we believe we're about 10x internal consumption to our largest customer. So we are a power user of Snowflake. We believe in our platform. We use it for everything. It's connected all across, all the things I already said. So the crux of getting to the future, like I mentioned, having this connected data ecosystem, and this is really how we think about things. This is like the core of how we're doing our business right now. It's having these connected KPIs across all of our functions with the underlying data underlying connected data that allows everyone to see the world in the same way. And so for those of you who are familiar with, I believe it was data cloud units of value, I forget exactly what the term was in the data cloud function that we talked about earlier. Credits are Snowflake's store of measure. So anybody who's buying Snowflake, they're going to pay us in credits. Internally, we look at our compute margin as a price that we're getting paid by our customers for our credits versus the cost we're paying all of our cloud providers for our credits, and that's the crux of our business. We also look at that across storage, look at that across data transfer, and then internally, we look at a blended cost per engineer across all of our R&D fleet. And this is something that everyone gets measured on. We set financial targets based on this. We set engineering targets based on this, on and on and on. And as long as everyone has a generalized basic understanding of all of these KPIs, we can keep everybody on the same page. So now you're ready to start leveraging AI. This is stuff we're really doing right now, and I'm going to go through a couple of examples. So first is commitment modeling. So we have an extremely large agreement across all of our different clouds. We built this using AI. We can iterate it on very, very quickly as we're going through our negotiations, push and pull on different discounts, understand how it's going to impact our business, understand what different stakeholders care about, on and on and on. This lives in Snowflake. This is built on Streamlit, which is one of our BI dashboarding tools, and we can just keep iterating on it. We have executive reporting for consumption of our AI products. And so Cortex Code is our new AI service that we've started offering. We've used this to build direct recommendations for all of our different stakeholders. Say, hey, your team is using these tools in X, Y, and Z ways. Here's opportunities to optimize. Here's how it's pushing and pulling on your budget. Here's how you might think about using models slightly differently, maybe some other tools that you might use, on and on. And this is live. This is already dated, even from a week or two ago when I made these slides. And this last one doesn't really look like much, but I know we've seen a lot of AI-generated slides today. This slide was generated entirely with AI. And what this is it's the outcome of a major engineering project that right-sized our compute across all of our clouds in various ways. It's both an executive readout that says, here's what happened, here's what the engineering team did. It says, on these different clouds, you need to adjust your savings plan commitment by this amount. Here's the financial impact, here's what to actually do next. And I think that here's what to do next piece is something that sort of gets missed in a lot of the conversations that we have, and something that I think we're doing a really good job internally of doing. Fundamentally, this is kind of what the workflows look like at Snowflake. I've got 5 analysts on my team. Now I can make them a whole fleet of analysts, right? Everyone gets this superpower to make themselves much more effective, move much more quickly. But having all that work fundamentally founded in all of our underlying KPIs and in these canonical dashboards where everyone knows that they can go back and see reality is really fundamental to us just having this shared understanding of the world again. So I have one slide that every time I show it to somebody, I think it feels slightly controversial, but I don't know if it actually will, given all the discussion we had. And it's this one. By this, I don't necessarily mean that everybody's gonna get fired. I think that's the way that a lot of the discussion is right now. But what we can clearly see within all the discussions that we have at the FinOps Foundation is that technology spend is going up, ramping, and ramping in a disproportionate way to other investments at enterprises. That's fundamentally what I believe. It's going to continue going that way. The train's out of the station, it's going to keep going, right? And so as long as we can apply everything that we've learned through the way that we've done cloud for years, this all just kind of rhymes. And so as long as you can keep applying those learnings, you're going to be successful as practitioners, and you're going to be able to help coach all of your key stakeholders in how the business needs to go, in areas where they can sort of push and pull to make the business healthier. So I got 1 minute left. These are really, if you're going to take anything away from anything I've said, it's this. Get your data lined up. You can't make any you can't have any good conclusions or get folks on the same page without having a common understanding of what the world looks like. That bleeds directly into the second one, right? What are your use cases? How are you getting folks to actually pay attention to them? How are you getting execution? We keep talking about getting engineers to take action as being one of the core things that we have a hard time with. I think if everyone is measured against the same thing, then it's not as hard as you would imagine it to be. I set my budgets every year using the same KPIs that I set all my engineering targets with, and then we do all of our financial reporting every single month, every single quarter using those same KPIs. And I think as we're getting more and more into consumption-based services, I see you with the gong over there, every role is becoming a FinOps role. Every service, as you scale here, is becoming more and more of a consumption-based service across everything that you consume as at an enterprise. And so having that background and that mentality of, I need to make sure that I'm delivering value on these core metrics is going to fundamentally make everyone successful. Thanks a lot.
Hey everyone, producer Andrew here. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. For more FinOps content, go check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and leave comments and questions for all of our wonderful speakers. We appreciate your support.